It is Friday night. The fire is dying down. Dinner is complete. It was excellent, by the way. I had enough time to clean up those last 3 trees I felled. I still need to get a saw together and cut those up, but I don't have a cart to transport them right now. But really cleaning up around here. Not much has changed except all the leaves have died. Had a couple deer come by and visit. It's always amusing. The ground is definitely way drier here. I think we've A, had the dry spell going on, and B, so much more sun in here now. I'm amazed. I'm probably gonna have to start mowing some of this. That would be fun with all the rocks and everything. But, not a whole lot has changed here from a camp perspective. Moved a few things out of the shed. Heading to Plum Island tomorrow to do some work with the Fish and Wildlife crew. Looks like my neighbor's up having a campfire in the distance. They might have been doing some shooting earlier. The only major change I have here at Luland is the beer hole. I'm not sure how exactly to describe it, but the sign says beer be here. And I don't know if it's light enough to tell, but there's beer. Keeps it down underground in the shade. And I'm hoping that'll do a substantial job keeping all my foodstuffs cold. At least cooler than sitting out in the wide open. So yeah, that is the beer hole for all your drunken revelry demanding needs. Time to wrap it up for tonight. Got a big day tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. As it turns out, my day would consist of helping a few volunteers move 2 pallets worth of shingles and roofing supplies about 3/4 of a mile across Plum Island. Fortunately, we had some mechanical assistance. The fog signal on Plum Island is in such a state of disrepair that the roof was covered in plastic sheeting 2 years ago, and miraculously that sheeting seems to have survived 2 years of total absence and ignorance, at which point there is a roof going on that building possibly this week. So as a thank you for getting that and other work done around Plum Island, the Fish and Wildlife crew treated us to some close-up views of Pilot Island, which is an island I've never gotten this close to before. It's only about 3 acres in size and still has a signal light and lighthouse building on it. That building was put up in about 1896 after an original lighthouse on Plum Island was just deemed in poor condition and to be a poor location for a lighthouse anyway. So it's great to get this close up and finally see this island through the clarity of close distance. On hot summer days, you could barely see it through the heat shimmer. There was a fog signal on this island as well, which apparently had the strength to crack nesting bird eggs. As that fog signal is no longer in operation, cormorants and other waterfowl have taken to nesting on this island, which is protected as part of the Green Bay Wildlife Refuge. There is still some hope that the signal lighthouse building here will be restored and recovered enough to the point that casual tourism and island tourism will be able to come out and take a look and learn the history. But as we jet back, we've got a gorgeous view of Plum Island on the left and Washington Island and Detroit Island on the right. It's hard to tell where Detroit ends and Washington begins just due to the perspective here. But you can see the Coast Guard building and the boathouse on Plum Island. The Coast Guard house is one of the only Dutch-style buildings left in the Midwest. And The boathouse is a Roosevelt style. And I don't think there's too many of them left either. So it's little things like moving shingles around that help us put this island back to the way it once was.